Life. Let's get straight to it. Today is our first interview with Javon, aka ZeroTheBandit. Javon is a very interesting person I just so happen and have had the pleasure of meeting. A living example of tough times making tough people. Without explaining it any further, I'll let him tell it. Welcome to How to Deal.
I'm Javon Armstrong, and this is How to Deal.
All right, Javon Armstrong, can you tell me of a time you was extremely disappointed?
Losing my wallet, procrastinating, and most of all, just sometimes everyday life, if I'm being honest with you. That's about it.
What about life disappoints you?
Procrastination, if any of that makes sense. Within life, you get dealt multiple hands of either shittiness or either good luck. Sometimes you get both. I've had the misfortune of getting shitty hands, but then had the good fortune of getting good hands, and all while being dealt in between. And the reason why I say procrastination along with life is because procrastination can hold you back a whole hell of a lot. I've procrastinated with half of the things that I'm just now trying to accomplish, and it's not like it's easier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a cakewalk, as easy as cutting a piece of cake, but shit's not. It really fucking isn't.
Does that irritate you?
Irritate me? No. Makes my self-esteem go down in a sense, because it's like within myself I procrastinated. Excuse me. I know that within myself my procrastination can cause a lot of stress and disappointment. So it's not like I can really sit here and say I'm irritated, because being irritated would just mean that I'm irritated at myself, if that makes sense. Like I'm not sitting here trying to be all in my feelings or trying to figure out a way to get out of my irritation. I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of my procrastination. I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of life to the point to where I no longer have to worry about little trivial things like everyone else does. It's not worth it. It really isn't.
Can you give me an example of a time you procrastinated?
Middle school, high school, I was told I should start driving. I was told I should start to learn how to drive. And I always said to myself, oh, I'll get to it, or I'll take the test, or I'll wait till I'm out of school to do this shit. Excuse my language. And, it got to the point to where now I'm 25, and I have my permit. I don't have my license. I got my permit. I haven't started to learn how to drive yet, but it's like at least some part of the procrastination that I felt back then is no longer a part of me, because I have that part of my life done. Like, I was always told that procrastination is going to lead you to a bumpy road, and I never believed it, because I was stubborn, I was hard-headed, I was a child, and I still somewhat am a child. I mean, we're all children at the age of 25. You don't reach adulthood until you're like fucking, excuse my language again, until you're at least like, in my case, in my opinion, overall is like 35, 40, 45. Once you hit those 3 to 4 numbers, that's when you can say, oh, you're an adult. You've done adulting things. Like, yeah, 26, you're paying your own car bill, you're paying your own phone bill. That's an adult thing. But like, you got you got people out here 2 times our age saying, "Oh, you're still a child," because of their life experiences. Like, it's just one of those. I don't know how to put it. It's just one of those.
Is there anything you're doing in your life to help you progress?
Going to work, going to work. Trying not to be in my head as much as I used to be, because that's another thing. Being in your head will get you hurt, and being in your head will get you. Your mental stability is a lot more concerning, or should be a lot more concerning to you than anything else. And I don't mean. Then what I mean by anything else is not your kids, not your bills, but going out, your clothes, your shoes. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, washing your clothes and all that is good for your mental, yes. But you can have an entire wardrobe of clean clothes, still feel like dog dookie because you didn't pay a bill, or you didn't go do something that you would have done on your off day. Like, it's really hard to keep yourself and everything else busy, so that way you don't feel like you're just stationary, because being stationary hurts. Being stationary is toxic.
If someone was disappointed with you, how would you handle it?
Listen, I was never put on this planet. My parents taught me and showed me and explained to me, and I've seen and I've lived through. If someone wants to be disappointed with me, listen, let them be disappointed. That's not my job, not my mentality, I don't wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, go to the bathroom and say, I don't want to disappoint anybody today. You're going to disappoint anybody and everybody in your life. It really don't matter. No matter how hard you try not to disappoint somebody in some way, shape, or form, here, there, in the Netherlands, you are going to disappoint anybody and everybody. It's just, we're human. There's no perfect human. If someone out here that watching this video says that they are a perfect human, come to me. We'll go half on a polygram test, and I guarantee you I'll prove you wrong. You're not perfect. How can you be perfect? What is perfect? There's not a perfect car. There's not a perfect show. There's not a perfect security guard. There's not a perfect manager. There's not a perfect job. Like, no job, no vehicle, no shoe, no phone, no apparel. Nothing is perfect. The word perfect is irrelevant. The word perfect shouldn't have even been made.
What is it that you want out of life?
I just want to be able to chill, man. Because life gives you stress. Now, don't get me wrong, you can't chill unless you have stress. To me, I don't see how that makes any lick of sense, but I get it. Because once you're chilling, and then you're sitting there, and you're sitting with your lady, with your kids, by yourself, and wherever you may be, whatever may have you, you're chilling, right? Next, 2 minutes into your chill session, then you start thinking. That thinking leads to stress, and that stress is because you are trying to chill again. So I'm just trying to completely chill without stressing.
Or Javon, what you want to be asked?
Honestly, it don't really matter at this point, bro. It comes down to this. For whoever sees this video, whatever depression you going with, man, whatever situation you got going on, I'll tell you this right now. If you think you down in the dumps and you think you are ready to end it all, think again, because there are far more worse things that could be happening to you than your depression. Like, you could have surgery because of your depression. That's a whole different topic. Let me tell you from firsthand experience, that depression, when it manifests itself into physical, man, that's a pain you don't want to deal with. But when it comes down to life, when it comes down to this living mess on this God-forsaken world we see in our eyes to this day, all I gotta tell you is this: you are stronger than what you think you are, and if you don't think you are, come go talk to somebody. Can't really talk to me because I don't really know you, but go talk to somebody. Go do something. Go find a new hobby, because this shit, people will tell you there's too much money to be made to be out here moping around. There's too much nice weather happening for you to be sitting around not doing nothing. There's too many gyms, there's too many vehicles, there's too many hobbies, all this and all that. Yes, everyone is right, but you gotta find something for you, yourself, and your irony to deal with. Just like that movie, it's a movie called Me, Myself, and Irony. I forget the actor that plays it.
Jim Carrey?
Yep, thank you. Jim Carrey. It's a fantastic movie. To this day, I'm 25 years old. That movie comes on, compared to a Marvel movie, I'll watch that movie before Marvel. Just because it's funny, it's educational, and it's all around good. It's all around a good movie. It shows you just what your irony can bring, and just what having your personality split into two different people, what exactly that's look like. Because there's people out here that are probably going to watch this video that say, oh, I have two personalities, this video doesn't match up for me, this video isn't me. You may think it's not you, but find this video on a day where you somebody else, where you're your other half, and then listen to all this, and I guarantee you this video will end up being just for you, bro. That's my piece. I mean, I can go on, but I got a short day, so shout out to my man Juan, shout out to all the people that have been in my life, that have come around and showed me different perspectives to this planet. Now I don't want to say life, I don't want to say vision, I'd rather say planet, because every physical human being on this planet goes through something. Like, it's just, that's what it is. If you like any more of these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and follow me on my YouTube channel, ZeroTheBandit. It's completely different content. It's more Call of Duty, but
I'll put it down in the link in the comments. I got you.
But yeah, shout out to my man Juan on his channel on how to deal, and I hope y'all have a good day.
Javon, I rock with it. I appreciate it. You already know, right?
Yes, sir. I need a cigarette. Fucking A, man.